the door.
Honey, you still got this.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
You want me to open the door?
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today? We live.
We on?
I guess. Hey.
Hello.
We ready.
What's
Come on,
the
kid.
All right. Today in Black Business, we have Shatara Johnson, a life insurance agent with Family First Life. She has been in the insurance industry for 5 years, prior to a 12-year career in human resources. She believes educating and investing in our families should be top priority because with Family First Life, your family will be secure. Let's welcome Miss Johnson to the show.
Hey,
People, how are you
What's
all
the
doing?
team?
Great.
Thank you for having me today.
No problem at all, baby. How you doing today?
As we
Doing well.
introduce the staff, we're going to introduce the staff at this time because he gets carried away.
Here we go. Already, we started off the boat already. Good. Come on.
All right. I'm Kim Weatherspoon.
I'm Ventarius Richards.
I'm the Robert.
I'm Nene. And I'm the special guest.
And there you have
Yeah, we need a dialogue. And this is Hot Tea Time. What's the tea, everybody?
All right.
Wow.
First,
Let's
we
get
want
into
to
it.
thank you. We already thanked you before, but I want to thank you again because I need to talk to you afterwards. I really need to get some
Life insurance.
life insurance for my family. Even though I have a question also before we start the show. What I've been hearing and reading a lot is how beneficial life insurance is. With all this information that I've been acquiring lately, I realize that the insurance that I have with my job is not, how can I put this, sufficient.
Right.
It's not sufficient because you don't know if you're going to be there in the next
True.
10, 20 years.
True.
You have an excellent life insurance policy. You have an excellent life insurance program, but then you retire.
Or better yet,
Or forced to
you
retire.
venture out and do something else.
Exactly. People, that's what I've always counted on. And then I realized recently when I had to do some financial adjusting, we can't depend on that. And a little education will go a long way.
Right.
So, can you give us one example of one of the things that we've been hearing about investments and life insurance that's been in the forefront of all the social media? So let me give you, I guess, an example because it sounds like I'm all over the place with this one. Being able to cash out your life insurance policy without the IRS in your pocket or without having to pay taxes and things was a big issue with a family member of mine. Can you put some of that, can you give us a little information about that?
So give me the background story of what happened.
So we didn't know that being in or on disability would present a problem when receiving life insurance. So can you give us a little information about receiving disability benefits?
I'm not.
If you inherited life insurance, I mean, I didn't mean to put you on the spot with this one, but I got so many questions.
For the individual,
Yeah.
they were receiving. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to count that as income. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't even know that.
They're gonna have to count that as income.
Didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to count that as income.
I have so many questions for you, but we're gonna hold that to the end of the show. I'm gonna hold you a hostage at the end of the show because I will.
Now back to what you were making a statement about. In our community, talking about life insurance is taboo.
It is.
Like we don't
It's
want
like
to
a
talk
death
about
sentence.
it.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a
You
death
know,
sentence. We gonna die.
it makes people uncomfortable to talk about it. And first and foremost, we don't plan for it.
That's right.
We don't plan for it. We spend money investing in stuff that don't even matter.
Right.
When in fact, we should be talking about this because one day we're all going to leave.
It's inevitable.
And if you have children, of course, you want to leave something for your kids in order to, kind of catch them up in life.
I ain't
That's
leaving
what
them.
our other counterparts do.
That's right.
That's why they're able to get ahead and things like that. So,
Sure, not doing nothing.
when you have a job, you get what you call enrolled into a group plan, which is good because you don't have a lot of underwriting to undergo. And your premiums will be cheaper when you're working for a company. But if in fact you decide to leave that job, then you're no longer covered under that group plan anymore. Yeah. You can elect to bring it with you. However, your premiums are going to be higher because you're not falling under that group plan rate. So I always try to tell people, if you have one on your job, fine, that's cool. But get you another policy, because one day you may decide that, hey, I'm sick of looking at you, Betty. I don't want to work here no more, or they're not paying you enough, or you just might decide to go out and venture out and do something on your own, start your own business. So in that case, you need another policy. And I tell people, get as much insurance as you can afford. If you got people in your family that you know are irresponsible, as we all do, we have people in our families that don't take care of their business, they don't have a policy, then you need to try to talk to them to get one put on them. So when they die, you don't have to go and go fund me. You don't have to fry any fish. You don't have to beg, borrow, and steal, and plead to people to contribute to put away your loved one. You don't have to ask the church, can we get on a payment plan and have a funeral there, or any of that.
A fish fry.
Right, yeah, baby, they do the fish fry. You know the people do the fish fries. $10 a plate, $15 a plate, because they're trying to put away Pookie, because Pookie didn't have any life insurance.
Pookie didn't prepare.
There you go. Preparation is key. So my job is to educate people that look like me, and that have children, especially because I'm a mom, that take some money out. It's very inexpensive while you're young anyway. The older you get, the more expensive it gets. But take some money out, sit it to the side, and pay a life insurance policy, please. And you can utilize it both while you're living. It's not just for when you die, but you can also use it while you're living, such as a whole life policy. You can think of it as a way to build like a hidden savings account. With a whole life policy, whatever age you're at when you sign up for that particular policy, that's your rate for life. Okay, so the premium will never increase. You don't have to worry about reapplying or anything like that, and it builds cash value as long as you pay your premium. So just 3.7%. That it builds over time. So you're actually accumulating cash. And if you decide to do something in the future, you can borrow against your policy. So that's a benefit of having a whole life policy, whereas it's a little bit more expensive than term. Term life insurance is just what it says. It's for a particular term. You can get 10, 20, 25, or a 30-year term. Now, after each term, your premium will increase, and you may have to reapply. Which, if you're a pretty healthy person, okay, fine. If your health declines, your premiums may increase. So you have to kind of just weigh your options and see what your monthly budget is, and just kind of go from what you can afford and what's beneficial for you in the long run. So both of them pay. It's not that I prefer one over the other, because they both do pay. It's just in a matter of the flexibility within each policy.
So can you tell our guests how to get in touch with you at this time?
Sure. I'm not on any social media, but I can be reached at 901-238-4843, or you can email me at sjohnson@insureyou@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Repeat that one more time for the people.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Please, people, make sure you all sit down and talk it over with your families. Life insurance is very vital for us, a great investment for people to do. So just don't sleep on it. If you can afford Jordans and Birkin bags and, Dooney and Burke, and I love all those things too, Louis Vuitton, then you need to take $40 or $50 a month and invest in your life insurance policy. It's pretty stupid for us not to do it.
Let's normalize life insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
Let it become a part of our lives.
Yeah, let's normalize life insurance policy over
Coca-Colas and
GoFundMe. All right, so getting into our hot topics today, we're going to start off with one of my favorites. Online dating. Okay.
All right now.
Online dating, we've all had experience.
I like it. You like it, eh?
You like it, Nene? Did you like it? You never tried it? Online dating, who has tried it and who has not?
We're gonna let
Well,
Robert
oh
speak
my
on
God.
that.
Robert, have you tried it?
Tried it, been there, done that. You know,
You like it? What was
still
the-
do it. You know,
oh,
online
really?
dating to me is more like social media because it's just a social media site to me. I don't do phone over the phone. Most of mine be like apps and stuff like that. But
So most people have had experience with online dating, be it a positive or negative experience. Most of us are familiar with it nonetheless, but very few people have tried it or have tried it and enjoyed it. I, on the other hand, I've tried it several times, several different apps,
Okay.
several different platforms. Everywhere. I've been everywhere. Done everybody? Been everywhere.
But we got Moco Space. We got we got plenty of them.
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Auntie started off, there was only
Black
one
Planet.
Black Planet. Not that far back.
Way back.
Not that far back.
They're way
When it first
back.
came out
About
with
20,
Black
30
Planet.
years.
Yeah, you wanted to
Long
meet
time.
people that look more like you. Somebody, you can pretty much, relate to. So we had the Black Planet, Black People Meet. We had
Black
the,
people meet.
Then you want to
Christian
reach
Mingle.
out. Christian Mingle.
BGC
eHarmony.
back.
So we have so many horror stories. We have happy stories and horror stories. Since you and I seem to be the only one that's delved into that lifestyle. Have you?
I tried it. And
Okay, so it's the three of us.
It was.
It's the three of us.
Tried it, baby.
Nene has never tried it, so it'll be the three of us,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
it'll be the three of
Never.
us.
I never tried it.
So
never
do
had
tell.
an
Hold on, let me
opportunity
say.
to.
Can I
I'm
say
just
this one
getting in this
thing?
single life. I
Don't
might
you know
try it.
online dating is not just like if you go on like an app and just for online dating, you can also be like on Facebook and meet somebody see you
Oh
on
hell
Facebook.
no!
I
I'm
ain't
just-
never met nobody on Facebook.
I'm just saying it'd be like people on Instagram. You post your picture. A lot of people see they come in your inbox or something like
One
that.
time, this girl came to my inbox and asked me, "Was I a stripper?"
Well, you get
Not
all
the
type
same
of stuff.
thing.
I'm just saying.
Not the same.
Some
I
people
said,
have.
"No, man."
Some people have been
Not the same.
Do I
approached
give out
on their
stripper
social
vibes?
media platforms and have went out and dated the person
Right.
or got to know the person that came in their inbox.
Okay, so I guess that'll be the same thing. Would you consider that the same thing?
Same thing.
It'll be the same thing. So you if you ever hooked up with an ex or somebody that keep liking your pictures, same thing.
No.
Like, go down to the pictures and like everything.
You gotta put a heart by mine, baby. I don't want no.
I'm gonna text somebody after the show.
So-
If that online dated.
So let me just read
I'm
something
gonna
real
text
quick.
after the show.
Online dating appears to be a practical way to date for most people. Many have had negative and positive experience with dating platforms. 54% of Americans feel that online relationships are just as successful as meeting in a bar or a book club or whatever. Now, have you had success? To the three of us who've tried. Let's start with you, Robert. Have you had success and have you had a horror story? Let's start with your success story and real quick, go through your horror story also.
Well, I've had success because I was in my longest relationship started off with social media. So there was online dating. And I can honestly say, like, I've talked to people outside, but most of the times that I talk to people, it's been like they get to find out about me on social media. They like get in touch with me on social media, even if they just see me out or anything. And I've had people that been lunatics, crazy.
Give us a bad experience. Give us a horror story, if you will.
Horror. I ain't gonna get no horror story. That's too much big, but I give you some stories.
You can block out the name now. We can even
Okay,
beat you
I
out.
can say that I did go and meet somebody, and it's a thing called catfish.
Oh yeah.
I got that.
And then they just show their picture. They got 6 about a fine, 6
that's what I
you
got.
pull
Send
up,
your head.
and then they give
I
you
ain't doing
a
no
pic.
more.
You know how you say, send me a blank pic. You know what you want. or something like that,
Send
and
me
then
a
they see
picture,
you a
like-
picture, and they send you something that's like, we be like, ooh, I finna go over here and handle this.
That's not a horror
Then you
story.
get this horror.
Oh, you
And
okay? So
and when you
catfish.
get there,
It's not what they're saying. Okay, that's a catfish.
That's horror.
Okay, yeah, that's a horror story.
That's
That's a horror story.
That's horror.
Okay, I guess
This
that
me
was. You know what? That's more like disappointing.
That's horror.
Let me tell you a
And
horror
if you saying
story.
it, you would have said, "Oh my God, you ran." That was horrible.
Yeah, that was pretty much
Horrifying.
disappointing you.
Horrific.
You know, you.
Whichever horror you want to say it was that.
Okay. I guess I have. I've been fortunate to do a long interview process because before I do give out the phone number, I want to know if you can say certain words like the meme and social media laugh about. You know, I really do. I want to know if you can pronounce words. Can I take you to work? You know, can I take you to family functions?
Right.
You know, if you are actually pronouncing your SCR words correctly.
Right. 'Cause I can't say-
Things like
They
that.
might got a speech.
It's a
impediment
small
or
thing, but a
anything.
big thing.
Yes, it's
Hey, it's the shit level for me. You know, it's everybody has one. Okay, so I've had successful stories in that I've met long-term friends. You know, in a quest to find a mate, I've met long-term some real deal good guys, friends, and those happen to be on the ones that are not free. Pay $16 a month. Met one dude. One success story, $16. I think it was worth it. But the horror story, catfish, same thing. What pissed me off if when you post your senior head.
Oh damn.
See, this where you went wrong at. This where you went wrong at. When you post your senior heads. You post your senior heads and you had a good head full of hair, you had a hairline, your barber can actually line you. And when you show up to our meet and greet, you ain't got none of that. None of that. Now,
They
I
should
told you
have
I ain't had no
cheered you up.
edges. You should have exposed that you ain't had no edges either.
right.
Neither one of us got edges. It would have been a good time for us. All to be had. We'd have carried on with our life, you know. It would have been good. But the man showed me a senior head. We went out to eat. I'm going to get your food.
Right.
Auntie going to get your food. Auntie's going
I'ma
to eat.
eat.
I'm going to eat. You got me all dressed up.
You got me
I'd have
out
put
here.
I'd have put on my good lashes.
Right.
We gonna eat. But this guy, I couldn't take my eyes off his hairline. I couldn't take my eyes off the hairline. Right, the hairline was not to be dealt with. But I was going on with it because you know he had an endless supply of money because he not only ordered lunch, he ordered some take home. And I'm thinking, you know, we both can do the both. You know, do the most. But no, this man paid for his food. And I had to pay for mine. At that time, I didn't have a job. Somebody was going to wash some dishes that day. It wasn't going to be me because Auntie left. Okay? That was
You
horrible.
was not wrong.
That was horrible.
And you were not wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You should have made him feel cute. He probably would have paid for it.
I made him feel cute.
Wink,
I
wink.
stayed there. I stayed there the whole time. Just
So the
staring.
people who haven't used it, is there a reason why you don't want to explore in using?
I almost did. I was a little
What
scared.
stopped you?
Go ahead, Nene. You gone, girl. Go, girl.
I was actually about to do it. I was setting up my profile when I got the text message about online dating. And I went back, because it was a sign from God. Don't do this.
What was the sign? What made you think it was a sign to don't do it?
Because out of all topics, we could talk about this, what we could talk about this week.
Oh, so this happened.
But we not talking about it in a negative
That was
way.
Auntie. That was Auntie fault. I would like you to go revisit that. Like I said, I've had success
That's why I said
stories.
we not
Robert had
talking about
said,
it in a negative way. We
yeah,
just
we're not
talking
talking
about it, period.
We talked about it. Period. He said success. I've had success. I've had long-term friends. Now I've seen the same dude on there on every website. I've seen the same dude. I want to say, yeah, I know you're a fireman. I hope you watch it. I was that you're a fireman. I mean, he's the one who told me, Kim, you need to change some batteries in your, smoke detector. I was like,
I got one anything to win with my thing to add, y'all.
he was on every site.
When I went to when I moved to Atlanta, actually the LGBTQ, where it ain't LG. I mean, cause lesbian can't get on there. But one of the gay with Miss Jack, I met a lot of good friends. I just got to know a lot of people that stayed out of town that I didn't, cause I was just moving there. But we had a whole group of friends that all of us met off Jack. But we just turned to good friends. We ain't had no sexual relations or nothing like that. It was just, we all was just good friends, hung out, cooking together and all that. It was cute.
Sometimes you can meet long-term friends.
Yeah.
It's not always just for...
Nene, just try to see what you come up with. And we'll relive this. Just go talk to us. Try it, Nene. And then we'll relive it again. Yeah. We'll come back to it.
I think that we have to revisit this subject. We didn't get enough time on this.
I'll see if I can entertain
moving the sound.
Then if somebody kill me, how we gonna revisit it for real?
We're going to revisit it for real. You'll be a part of our daily news.
They're going to be in my spirit like I told.
No, we'll be a part of daily news and today's daily news. Nene has been beheaded.
Not beheaded.
Nene, don't try it. I won't be a
No, go and try it, Nene.
Don't do
try
it.
Don't do it.
I got to send me
All right.
your location right now.
Of course.
We will spend more time on this topic as to be had. So, daily news into the daily news and celebrity gossip. Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown.
Oh, Lord.
Look at Orlando.
I know, girl.
Orlando Brown has been trending from his interview, his live interview, claiming he had sexual intercourse with Little Bow Wow, and that he had some bum.
No, he said pussy.
He had some bomb ass pussy.
Bomb ass pussy.
He had bomb ass pussy. I wish somebody would describe my genitalia as bomb ass pussy. Can somebody text me that? Instead of waking me up with good morning beautiful, wake me up with good morning bomb ass pussy. You should do that. But Orlando Brown, was he right? Was he wrong? Is this is maybe I should have started off with allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly,
no,
saying that.
He said
well,
that.
He
said
that. No, he said it. Not the allegedly.
We have to say allegedly because we wasn't in the room.
She's just saying what he said. She's not saying what he said is true. No,
we're not
saying that's what he said. He's saying what Orlando Brown said, that he had some good pussy. That's not that we said. What he said about what I did. But Orlando Brown said you did about what I want to know this truth. That's the real tea in the gook in the gang coming out of there. Because if you did.
So Orlando Brown. I don't think he should have said that.
I don't think he should have.
Y'all don't know this man is a goo. That man is a goo. Don't believe nothing that man say.
So I've heard that.
That man is mentally ill.
They say this.
For real?
Yeah, I did read that as well. I read that.
That man is mentally ill.
But there was some good tea, though. There was.
Now, the interview was a fool. Now, if you didn't watch the interview, you should have watched the interview.
Yeah.
Because it was a whole fool.
I believed it, though. I mean, I hate when I get bamboozled like that, you know? If I come back,
I want to know what made them bring him on like that. He's not relevant.
I thought it was
probably because he was just somebody to.
He's not relevant right now.
Right. Okay.
But he not. Well, you know he had all that big explosion like last year.
Baby, he was a child star.
No, he had like a whole bunch of stuff he was saying about That's So Raven and stuff like last year. So they might be just bringing him in to see what's going on since that happened or something. You never know.
He stay in the news.
Okay, we gave him too much attention.
We gave it to him. We gave it to him. We gonna let him.
A billion minutes of fame,
but not here.
Not in here.
We're gonna let him take that up with the God of his choice. But that's not gonna be relevant anymore here.
Not in here.
Now today. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sheree and her new photo shoot was inspired by her young and the restless jail relationship with Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Young and the restless.
Yeah, she got some work done.
Look at it. She got some.
Look at her face, baby. She looked like a man.
She looked real hot right now.
She's fine right now, but Sheree looked like a man. She had some manly features.
Yes.
She looked like this drag queen. Her name is Sasha.
Oh my!
Her name is Sasha. She be on that
RuPaul?
No, not RuPaul. On the show Legendary. She's a mother on the Legendary. Sasha. She was Miss.
Sasha, she looked good because
she was Miss Continental. She was Miss Continental, not black. She was Miss Continental. And Miss Black America. Miss Sasha has been and she also modeled for Coach.
Sasha
did. She did. Y'all have to look her up. But this lady has done some work. She has plenty of work done, and she did a good job. She looked good. She looked really good.
Looks good.
She looked good.
Auntie looks good.
But I'm gonna say this.
I've been watching.
I'm gonna say this. Nene told her about Tyrone.
Indeed.
Nene told her about Tyrone, and 5 years ago, she told her Tyrone was a shyster, and she didn't need to mess with him. Then he coming there, one of the legs shouting in the other one, and she looked as surprised as ever. Baby, that was so tickled to me. I was tickled show.
That was a codfish.
It was a codfish.
That was a codfish.
It was funny. If y'all had to go back and watch that.
Oh, she should have said that.
Well, Tyrone was an ex-boyfriend of hers, though, right? From
no, that's the one. No,
you know
they were friends.
You know, Nene used to do business with them back in the day.
But I thought that was somebody that Sheree had dated years ago.
No. Well, y'all said they did. They did. That's why she got on the phone with Nene when Nene said, "I'm very rich, bitch." That line, that was that day.
So you telling me she didn't know his leg was shorter than no?
She probably did that. She lived with. She didn't want to be with him. With a brother and
Well, her husband had his eyes were taken up
like a pistol, baby.
Maybe his third leg was the right leg.
Baby, I don't know. When he came,
he might be packing.
But when she came,
right,
like dick can make her
when she came in that room, though, she looked surprised like the leg had just got cut off or something. Baby, that thing said, "Ooh, Tyrone."
She probably said, "Now you know we talked about you just sitting down the whole time on the show."
Right. Baby, you came in there limping like that leg.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but hey, I tell the truth.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
All right, what about Marlo? Marlo, why is she having this mansion built? And it's to compete with Sheree or Candy. Is it to compete with?
They all in competition.
Oh, my word. That's my house. That's 5 of my houses put together. Look at that.
They all in competition.
I don't think it is.
All of them are. Who got the biggest
I'm going to say this about Marlo has more houses than all of them.
No, she doesn't. You
yes, she does.
That track record, baby.
Should you say allegedly?
Allegedly.
But she has the houses that I seen her have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reference that.
Do we know?
What the hell? Let me look at Candy house and look at
she got a condo.
Well, Candy is just wise with her money, but Candy is the one holding the bag.
Did we just get the?
She has no bag.
Candy has houses on her land.
Okay, hold on a second. She has 2 houses and one of them is junky. And now
maybe the housekeeper went out there.
In her guest house, she took some of the stuff that she had in her house to the guest house and just sitting there in boxes. It's not junky.
I'm sorry.
It has the indoor pool and everything.
But that's the clothes. It's the clothes.
The housekeeper was out that week.
I'm not being serious.
No, you
out that week.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
I would agree with you. But then both of us would be wrong.
About what?
Everybody has a house with junk in it. No, that's a mess right there.
That was a mess.
But he used the word junk.
It was junky.
No, he meant junky, like stuff was all
stuff was all over the place.
Yeah.
Not like it was
yes, it
boxes, y'all.
Okay.
Like you moving somewhere and you got boxes.
I think he means unkept.
Okay, let's go with unkept.
Yeah, he meant
so
unkept.
I'm gonna say this.
How you get that from
how you get to the pool and you got to walk through boxes and everything, and no one's using the pool. What is that? That's unkept.
Pool area. They just got finished renovating.
It was already remodeled.
No,
they had already remodeled.
You're right. They were remodeling, and that's why it was stuff everywhere behind.
Oh, well, what y'all think about Marlo? What do we think about Marlo? I mean, we talk about the houses. What do we think about Marlo? Is she giving, or is she just another peach? Is she boring? Is she worth her?
She's not worth it. I think she needs Nene.
She was better.
I think she needs Nene.
She needs Nene. She needs her support.
She needs her friend.
A support dog. I mean, the support dog and DAWG dog.
Oh,
right. Yeah, okay. She needs it.
She needs her support dog, Nene.
Yeah. Well, we have to, tag team her anyway because she's from our city. So,
Marlo?
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that news. I better say she's
from Memphis.
No, she's not, boo.
Are y'all sure?
I'm positive she's not from Memphis.
Y'all might need
you think about Quad?
No, I ain't think about Quad. Quad, I know Quad.
Yeah, she's not.
Are y'all sure?
Jacksonville.
I could have sworn
No, Florida.
She from Jacksonville, Florida.
She the only one I know that can
has she
up
ever-
a mannequin in a broad daylight besides Tasha Pee Wee. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, has she ever lived here or something? Because she referenced Memphis in one of those episodes.
Did she?
Yeah.
Ain't that somebody she dated was from Memphis or
she
something?
don't know Memphis, nah.
I know she not from Memphis though.
Okay, we're gonna move on because
All right.
she don't deserve this much.
But about the house though, we were talking about the house. I don't think she's trying to compete because I agree. She got a beautiful home.
She has beautiful homes.
But she wants, just like everybody else, want to build something from the ground up to say her own and build a bigger lifestyle for her nephew because she's a auntie.
Now because
She
her
keep it
houses that she
together.
had. Y'all don't forget that Kim, white girl Kim, that was on
Zodiac or whatever her name.
Zodiac, stayed in one of her houses.
In Marlowe House?
In Marlowe houses. That was Marlowe's house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That
Yeah.
was my little
Y'all
friend.
spilling out.
No, that was
She
Marlowe's
do got
house.
a few coins then.
That was
Yeah,
Marlowe's
she-
house.
I know she had some coins, but I didn't know it was like that. But let's talk about the
She
Stella
got a corn
Awards.
though. Oh, Miss Thing been having corn for a while.
All right, the Stella Awards was this weekend, you all.
So the Stella Awards, I just happened to be in Atlanta this weekend, and I didn't go to the, none of the shows and whatnot. Auntie Beck hurt. But there were so many celebrities in town, and my housemate got an opportunity to meet so many people. But about the Stella Awards, the 37th annual Stella Gospel Music Awards was held in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend. The top female artist was Jacqueline Carr.
Kaylin.
Jacqueline. Who told me Jacqueline?
Carr.
Who did that? Somebody whispered that to me like I was
said
about to
that.
do wrong.
That's what it said.
Somebody whispered to me like I was about to do
Jacqueline.
wrong, and I
That
was
was
saying
Nene.
it right.
Nene did that to you.
Jacqueline?
It's Jacqueline.
Oh, my bad.
Jacqueline Carr.
All right, I was there,
Y'all
but I
don't know
was
who Jacqueline is?
I was in
That don't
Atlanta, but I was
understand
not
So,
there.
what was she?
So Jacqueline Carr performing
She's
"It's
from
Yours."
Memphis.
Mary performing "Shackles," "Get Up," and we living by Corin
Courtney
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
That was probably one of the best nights, 2 nights, because I got an opportunity to see some replays of the show that was the night before, and it was amazing. If you ever get to go to one of these shows in Atlanta or in Memphis, I highly recommend that you go. It gives you goosebumps from the time you walk in the door. So, did anybody get a chance to watch it? Did anybody?
I want to say I seen some clips and Jacqueline was really sharp. Miss Jacqueline was sharp.
It was some fashions in the house.
Oh, they had fashions. And Kiara Shear was sharp too. They really showed their
That's
fashions.
a singing sister.
Yes, she is. They really showed their fashions. But they did have some hot mess fashions on there too. But we're not going to speak on that. Also, what is Kirk Franklin? Kirk Franklin won. What did he win? He won
Top
some.
male artist.
Yeah, top male artist.
So Kirk Franklin was at the show the night before. Also, he was everywhere. He was. I tell you, Kirk Franklin is so down to earth. I heard from a lot of people he's down to earth. And if I ever get a chance to meet Kirk Franklin, I would come out of my frame, and somebody have to write about it. You have to write about it because I mean, that's one of my favorite gospel artists. He's one of my favorites. Period.
Got a little lipstick right
Do me.
Yeah.
Should have been on time for work today. Okay.
here. You know,
Been on
Bobo,
time.
he's telling the producer keep on pushing us on. Come on. Let's keep on moving on.
Moving right on along. Okay.
Come on.
The Woman King movie starring Viola Davis hits the theater September 2022. The Woman King tells the remarkable true story of a fierce all-female fighting unit known as the Agoji, who protected the West African kingdom of. I should have came to work yesterday.
The homie.
Dahomey in the 1800s from the European during the slave trade. Now I had the opportunity to see this trailer.
Oh yes.
Oh
Wow,
my!
it's gonna be something. I can't wait to go see this.
Oh my! Oh my! Is all I can say.
I want to go see it. It's going to be something, and
If
to really know that it was people fighting trying to stop people from being sold or being traded in slavery is something. So I can't wait to see it.
It showed Viola Davis's acting range. This woman had to put on an African dialect, and it was amazing. She did a amazing job. I am a
Some
fan.
people didn't do their homework.
I wish I would have saw it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, people didn't do their homework.
So it's coming out in September. The movie's coming out in September. I implore you guys to actually spend the $15 to see it. Do not stream this illegally. Let's try not to buy any bootleg movies. So Viola Davis can. Yeah, folks still bootlegging. That's the same thing, bootlegging. Don't bootleg this, y'all. Go to the theaters and
Support
watch
her,
this.
y'all. We
Let's
gotta
support our
support her.
people.
Because Viola's she's a great actress.
Oh, yes.
She is wonderful.
Yes,
Like,
let's do the woman king like we did the man king. Let's do Viola some
What
justice.
the hell is the man?
Talking about
Rwanda.
Black Wakanda.
Yeah.
Wakanda. Oh, okay.
We
Black
came out in
Panther.
droves.
We did.
We came out in droves for our king. Let's do our
That's
queen the
kind of
same
the
way.
same storyline, but a little. Well, the slave trade is different, but they had women fighters.
Right.
And
Both
Black
movies had
Panther,
women
too.
fighters.
Yeah.
Both movies had women fighters. That's good. So, trusting after hurt. Can you ever trust again after you've been hurt?
We're going to let Nene start that off.
In some ways, the answer is no. You cannot trust the same as you used to before the betrayal. If a vase is shattered, you can glue the pieces together. I know for a fact this is not alleged. If a vase is shattered, you can get you some of that Gorilla, put it back together, right?
Uh-huh.
But when someone betrays you and does something to the trust factor in your relationship, can you come back from that? Nene, let's start with you. Let's start with the other side.
Baby, I'd have been betrayed. Yes, I came back a lot of times after that. I have been trusting. I have been trusting a lot. But some things you just can't. I mean, it is what it is, y'all. Sometimes you get tired of giving your trust. How much you want me to trust you, babe? It's okay.
How many times?
I can't keep trusting you. You can't keep depending on me to trust you. You know what? Just go about your business.
But what about nobody's perfect? How many chances do you give? Or do you give chances?
Let's get a little Shatara.
Well, you give chances because, like you said, nobody's perfect. So I just think in relationships, there's always going to be something you don't like about that person and something they don't like about you. So you have to kind of do a little give and take.
Compromise.
But compromise. But it just depends on what type of trust has been broken. Because you can't have a successful relationship if there is no trust.
Right.
That'll start an argument quickly. Where you going? You told me you was just going to you know. No. You don't want to do that. So if there's no trust, then you can't have a good foundation to build your relationship on, in my personal opinion.
All right.
Okay. Robert?
Well, I feel like you can gain the trust back. People make mistakes all the time.
It's not gonna be the same.
It never
Right.
be the same. Moving forward, any day without any feedback. I mean, anything you get from somebody, it'll never be the same moving forward after. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like she said, I just agree with you. Like you said, if the trust, it depends on what you done broke.
Right.
What part of the trust you done broke.
So it's so easily said than done. If you're in love with someone and you really want that relationship to work, how many times do you forgive? Or I mean, nobody's perfect. You know that you want another chance, and we know in our past relationships we've given chances.
It depends on chance on what. Cheating is automatically out of here.
It ain't cheating
I'm
for
not.
me.
Yes, for me, I was dead in love. But y'all know I was dead in love. But if I would have ever found out that somebody he cheated on me, it was gonna be a wrap. I never caught nobody cheating, so I could never say that.
I will say you have to set boundaries and deal breakers
Yeah.
initially in the beginning of your relationship.
I agree.
Cheating is a
So
wrap.
they won't
I
cross
agree.
those boundaries.
Cheating is a wrap.
So everybody, okay, this is what I always. This is my term. This is what I term your shit level. Everybody's got a shit level,
Right.
Okay, cheating was my shit level. I know a lot of people whose financial changes or mismanagement of the finances. That's theirs. Drugs could be another. But automatic cutoff. Most of the time when you love somebody, you just spend time with somebody. You have built up that rapport with somebody. It's not that easy to just go on jacked and get you a replacement.
It's a download.
Okay, it's not that easy to me.
Baby, I can deal with a lot, but if you cheat on me after I done dealt with all that, I can't deal with it.
I can't.
Because who did it?
That's the.
Why am I dealing with this?
Back, baby.
I've been dealing with this, and this, and now I got to deal with you cheating.
And now we gotta leave because you cheating. Goodbye.
Now we gotta leave this subject.
People want us to move on. The people want us to move on.
We push it today. Let it ride, man.
Because we were wrong.
Clock it out on time today.
Damn.
All right, let's go on to the local news, everyone. Guns in our community. Do you have one? Are you using it? Will you use it? What do you think about it?
Well, I have one. I'm licensed, and I carry it to protect me as well as others that's around me. Reason being, guns are so easy for people to come by at this time, and the respect level at this time is
dead.
Is dead. No one have respect for no one. And to protect me as well as my loved ones that's around me, yes, I'm carrying locked and loaded. And I advise the rest of you that are responsible adults to carry.
I got mine
as
I
well.
Give you one now.
All right.
I think you need to, but also at this time, I mean, these mass shootings on the high. And we in the grocery stores and we in different places and people are just shooting people randomly and we need to be ready because it's like war right now because it's scary. I witnessed, I was in Subway. For my safety, I left because this man standing in line with his gun in his hand.
What?
In line, yes. For my safety, I had my gun, but for my safety,
He literally just had it in his
I
hand.
promise you, this man had his gun on the side of his leg in his hand. I seen it. He was two people in front of me.
Baby, they may not have forgot the mustard on his sandwich then.
And I got it in my car, and I left because this is not. I mean, this not. And these guys are walking around with them. Like it's
on their sides, not even in a holster. Like like we out in the mall, we go to the gas station. But I see them bringing not pistols, big ass bazooka looking ass guns in their cars, and it was so scary. Like I be getting in my car, driving on so fast because I don't know if it's gonna be a shootout at the gas
station.
That happened to me.
Right, you was right
next to a gas pump where the guy got out the car and shot the person he was in the car with.
What?
And
shit
I was
crazy.
at the next pump. Like they was at this pump, I was on this side, they was on this side. And ran dead into the person who was shooting, running and run directly to him. It's crazy. People crazy.
It's scary as hell because you don't know if they finna shoot you. If they finna do this after you witness it, now you finna get shot because they don't want no witness. And all that. So it's like, damn, where can I go? I can't go nowhere these days. Like, especially, well, I don't go all the way out. But yeah, even out of town, I seen y'all. Like, these motherfuckers just be having guns just out like.
It makes me feel safer. You know, it's being a woman and by myself most times. It makes me feel safer. It makes me not as apprehensive to go places like I used to. It used to be we didn't have to have weapons.
Well, the times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed. I feel bare. I feel naked when I am alone at night. Going out and I'm not allowed to have protection by myself.
Well, I don't think. I think that when it comes to gun control, like, we deserve the right to bear arms.
Oh, yeah.
And we should uphold that now. When
Absolutely.
people get to talking about taking your firearms, you don't want them to do that. Because it's a right for you to be able to protect yourself, you know. On the both, that's in the Bible. The Lord told you to go get a sword. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to gun control, yeah, there are things that are happening out in the world that we live in, but they don't want to talk about the thing of it being, yeah, it's a lot of mental illness going on in the world, but don't take our guns. Let us have the right to protect ourselves, and we do need to stand behind people when they say we need our guns. We do need to stand behind them and rally behind them. I don't care if they white or black or whatever color they are. If when it comes down to gun control, you need to be able to bear arms. It's a constitutional right, and we need to stand on top of it. Period. Point blank.
I can't bear none good. Cause I'm gonna kill somebody I know.
Well, it took me a minute too.
That's the operative word here, like Victoria said. People in their right state of mind.
Right.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
not.
You know, if you know that that's something that you're out of control or your anger, it used to be when you had to have a license.
You don't have to. You don't even
They do
have
a
to get a
background
license now.
Yeah,
you're
now
supposed
it's
to have.
changed.
You still supposed to have a license.
But they won't
to
take you
carry
to jail for having no gun.
to
in
carry
your
a
car.
gun loaded. You are supposed to have a license to carry.
Not nowadays.
Not now. They changed
Not
it.
now. They changed it.
And
Yeah.
every state was 7.
You
It's
can
permitted
carry
to
your
carry
gun.
now.
You remember that it was a
They
big,
care.
it was
What
a
they-
big well-to-do.
This is why you
for
They
the
was-
state of Tennessee.
Trump did that, remember?
It's
No,
permitted to
it was-
carry now.
No, it was our governor.
it was the state of Tennessee voted for
Yeah, it
us
was
to be
the
able to
governor.
do
And
that. They didn't
everybody
have
else
anything to
did.
do with the
Everybody
federal
was
government.
7. Arkansas has it. Mississippi, everybody except for 7. Florida doesn't have it.
California don't need to do it.
California.
No.
It don't matter nothing about no Iowa anyway. So yeah, but everybody.
My best friend's that hour. Don't do
Like
that.
I said, nobody cares about Iowa.
Well, we need to be able to bear arms, and we need the police. I'm not with defunding the police either, because when Pookie and Ray breaking in your house, you gonna call on Jesus and you gonna call the police.
Yeah, Jesus gonna be first, and the police
I
is gonna
think
be
the all
second in
guns
that
should
Just
order.
gotta understand that bullets and ammunition is high right now, so I'm not firing off no warning shots. How about that?
Right.
Right.
All right, let's move on to the murder-suicide of local chief. Okay. We want to talk about Martavis Britton, who committed suicide. We were about to talk about this topic last week when it was unfolding. And we didn't have enough information, but now we know.
Is that the massage?
Yes.
That's the guy who entertained the women by telling them that they won.
A free massage.
I thought it was they won something.
A
that they
dinner
won.
and a free massage.
Okay,
He was on
I mean, I would have
Jack
went to that free massage.
But
I
at
would've-
somebody's
he
house,
would've called
though.
me up.
He would have
with
called
that.
you with
Would've
the
called me.
meal.
Yeah.
But at
and that
somebody's house,
massage.
though.
Yes,
It's
he was
free.
at his house.
But here again, at somebody's
I'm
house.
not-
and then-
Right, it's at somebody's house.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, if you were in an
If they saw it,
establishment
it was at his
somewhere, that's
house, you would've been
different.
like,
But I think
it depends
I think
if it was like a rundown hotel.
Maybe the
or
house was
something
in
like that.
Fraser.
Was it Fraser?
Yeah, the house
Okay,
was
if
in
I pulled up
Fraser.
and you know, no offense to the people that's living in, I'm not even finna add nothing to that, but people who live in you know, impoverished areas, if I pulled up to a place I was uncertain about. You know,
That I
there would
was
have been
uncertain about leaving my car.
Yeah, I was uncertain. If I can't lock my car and maintain some comfort, then I mean, he almost got me. Now you know, let me pull up to a nice place or a nice hotel where you have to check in your name and stuff. He good. I'm good as guy. Get my booty. I deserve
Get
that.
your booty now.
He's gonna get my booty. He's gonna get whatever he gets.
well, he would get his boot away too,
But this guy.
and it wasn't allegedly.
No, this wasn't alleged. We couldn't fire off
We can't show this
subject
video.
last week because it was unfolding at the time we was doing our show. So
Well, clearly he needed some help. y'all.
well, he don't have to worry about that now.
No, he
He
don't
needs
have to
the
worry
Lord.
about that.
He's
But
getting it now.
It was said.
Getting the help that he needs.
Yeah, it was said that he killed himself over a video that that was surfacing around. It's a video that's surfacing that we can't show on here because it
Oh, not because of the rape
No,
allegation.
his mom and his parents said it was because of the video.
Yeah, it was because of the
I
video.
recon and got the video.
Yeah, we got the
Vince Harris
video.
has it, and he'll show it to y'all.
I will show it to you guys, but right now I'm not going to show it to you on film. But this guy, he has some skills. I'm telling you.
we're not gonna leak this hot tea.
No.
We not don't come in our DM.
Don't hit me up because
for the
I'm not
video.
sending to you because I'm not gonna be like that. As Matthew going to jail on those videos.
Auntie sent it out for a small fee.
Okay, I just think personally, if things that you can't do, you shouldn't put on video. That you can't put out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he doing the most. When I tell you he got skills.
Baby,
He got
that's
some
tea to me.
skills. Yeah,
Y'all gotta stop.
Baby,
Y'all gotta
that's
stop.
to me.
Y'all gotta stop recording y'all egregious offenses.
I know
Yes.
that's
Y'all out here.
You might
You
decide
do
you want to
make
have
it
for president
personal.
later.
It'll be personal to you. Good iPhone.
Jesse, you think it's personal?
Always.
Somebody
Well,
using the best
somebody
of
got it.
somebody.
It's
And now
always
they
No,
the
somebody
same
got
person.
it.
Somebody got it.
How? If you don't see
Who
it?
got his video?
He sent it to
Well, baby,
somebody.
if you got it in your phone, anybody can get it anything
your
these
phone.
days.
He got it. He sent it out. Somebody got it.
So now y'all know
Somebody
Robert
made a
got
mistake.
video.
Somebody made a mistake. He sent it to the wrong
something
person.
happened.
Sent
Hack
that.
and get 'em.
That's the only way you gonna get
He
it.
sent
If
to
you
the
got
wrong
a phone
person.
that you lock up good, that's the only way you gonna get it. You sent it.
So,
So you wanted your shit to get
okay.
out.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. We gonna run over you.
Okay, so I was
Lord
actually
have
moving
mercy.
on. While I was in Atlanta, I heard about 28-year-old Elijah Hyman facing federal terrorism charges after threatening to shoot Yo Gotti birthday bash attendees. His bond was set at $50,000. He was set to go
Only
to court
$50,000.
this morning. And they said Hyman appeared mental and distraught due to the breakup between he and his girlfriend, who met the officers at the scene. She met the officer at the scene and disclosed the what was unfolding with the gentleman. I don't know why I call this man a gentleman. I just happened to be kind that way. But this lunatic planned out a terroristic attack on attendees who did absolutely nothing to this moron. He sought out these people because he was hurt. Now, again, this is where he went wrong at. That license to carry thing. But let me tell you this license to carry thing, you try that shit at a Yo Gotti concert by yourself without no backup. It wouldn't have unfolded like he thought it was. Now, young man, he pled not guilty today. Do that shit again, and you're gonna fuck around and find out what the young folks say. Try it again. They probably was waiting on him.
Probably gonna kiss it.
He won't do that again. That was not that he didn't think that
He
through.
didn't
I
think
don't think he
that
thought
out.
that
He didn't
through.
think that out.
You think some people at a Yo Gotti concert would have
Sit
not
back
fired
and
back?
let
That was
yeah.
gonna y'all better stick
Well,
with the churches.
if he was shooting
churches
at
and
the
restaurants.
if he was shooting at the attendees, they weren't gonna have firearms coming
Ooh.
out. The people that attended, you have to go through metal detectors to get in.
It don't take nothing to get to your car.
Them niggas got guns in
You ever
there.
been to
Probably in
FedEx
their
store?
car, but if he was shooting them,
I guarantee
his
you some
apartment
niggas
was
had guns in
his
there.
apartment was across the street from the forum, so he was gonna be shooting from his apartment
I'm just
as they
saying.
were leaving.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So they wouldn't have had time to go run and get a firearm or anything
so he
like
had
that. Yeah, they found all that in his
Sniper
car.
rifle,
I mean,
yeah.
in his apartment across the street
Damn.
from the forum.
He had,
So-
baby.
So let me read
Is that why I
something.
talk shit? I'm
We
on
have
board.
we had some news about this. Let me read this real quickly. Officer said that Elijah Hyman admitted that he was planning to shoot concert goers as they left the FedEx Forum. Rapper Yo Gotti held his annual birthday bash at the FedEx Forum the same night. Hyman told Memphis police he wanted to shoot as many people as he could, just like on TV. Just like the people appeared on TV. This happened Monday morning. Elijah Hyman was in court facing 30 counts of attempted murder and other charges after he admitted he was planning to shoot concert goers as they left FedEx Forum after the Yo Gotti's birthday bash. Did I read that again?
You did.
Who did this to me? Who did this to me?
Your producer.
All right.
Your producer.
Who's probably saying she should have made the work on time. So this guy pled guilty. 15 charges. Is that enough?
That's not enough.
Not guilty. Or
I think he should have got. I think he should have got a charge for every
My
bullet he
thing
had.
is that man bond with $50,000. My brother bond is $100,000. 5,000.
Yeah,
Yes.
10%.
Yeah, that's
My
how much
brother
pay to get out. That's
10,000 and he ain't had no 30 counts or nothing.
so
See
$50,000,
how they do
$5,000 is
I
the
am
bond
done
to
with the
get out.
MPD.
That was
It wasn't
$50,000 for
MPD.
Whoever. The
Yeah.
district
district
attorney.
District attorney.
Baby, I am done, Amy.
That's why you
Well,
need to
all I
vote.
gotta say is,
Go
I am
vote.
done with you, Amy.
Go vote.
You know she's
Get
coming
her
up.
ass up out of there.
Baby, who I supposed to
Checkmate.
vote for? Moro? I don't know.
Whoever running against Amy.
Whoever running
But
against
it's
it.
fine. Baby, she is out of here.
If it's up
look,
to you.
this goes back to parents. Hug your children, love on them, please. Tell them they are
Liza,
special. And if the little girlfriend break their heart, it's more women out there. That's why you gotta tell these children that they get stuck on stupid, and then when the lady or boy break up with them, they lost their whole mind. Y'all gotta tell these kids life goes on after your first breakup.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
something.
Let's tell the people to like and subscribe. And also, we have T-shirts for sale.
Check us out.
Check us out. We have T-shirts. So like and subscribe. What else we need to tell them on today, y'all?
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week, same time. We're not done.
No, we got one more time.
We got one more topic. What the? We got one more. We
And you
do.
came to work on time.
I did. I didn't see it. It's down there a little light.
All right, check it out. Is flirting or entertaining outside of your relationship or marriage considered cheating? Now, let me go first on this one here. Flirting. I don't know. Hey, look. Y'all not going to gaslight me by telling me, you know, I was just flirting with the girl. I'm just flirting. Flirting is harmless. It sounds like some Bill Clinton shit to me. Okay? If you believe that, you believe. Just let me put the head in. If you believe that, you believe that oral sex is not actually sex. It's just the prelude. Flirting is cheating to me. That's my thing. Flirting. It's called flirting when you are. It's flirting when you're in a relationship and you are monogamous, and that other person is not being monogamous. Monogamous.
Monogamous.
I said.
You tried.
If you. If that person, now I don't care about the sticking in part. I don't care about that because that's complete cheating. That's complete cheating. So kissing, cheating, touching, cheating, flirting, cheating, all that's cheating. If you gotta delete your text, you cheating.
Ooh, shit.
If you gotta delete your text, if you going in there, you deleting text messages. Hey, baby, that equals out to a cheat to me.
It sure does. That means you trying to hide something.
Yeah, A plus B equals cheating all day long. It's cheating to me. If you gotta hide your phone, if your phone stay on silent,
You cheating.
you cheat.
No, not necessarily.
Hey, look, baby. If your phone on silent, just cause you gotta take
Right
a,
now,
just
I'm
cause,
single.
Well, you working this why?
yeah, you at work.
I do it all. It's like that all
You at work.
Isn't
When you
that
leave
not
here,
at
will you
all?
turn your phone back on?
No.
You gonna keep it off?
Yeah.
You
probably
don't like
cheating.
people, do you?
I'm
probably
single.
She don't like to answer her
Probably
phone.
cheating. 9 times out of 10.
Cause you call her, she don't answer her damn phone.
I'm single, y'all.
Okay, you're
don't like
anomaly.
people.
You're different. So, me,
Where y'all get this stuff
if
from?
I turn my phone
How
on,
you don't like people because you don't have your phone on vibrate.
Cause she don't
Cause
answer
she
her
just
phone.
said she keep it on
I
silent
I
all
keep
the
my
time.
phone on vibrate.
Well,
Don't
y'all
call
brothers
you
and
back.
sisters.
The
that's
next
why.
day,
You don't call me back
don't
the
call
same
me
day.
no back no
Yes,
same
I
day.
do.
I am my
No,
phone
she
on. All the time in time. My damn vibrate.
We got a story coming. Oh,
Is that Robert? Our very own Robert.
who's Robert?
They got
Just
our
getting
very
home
own
from
Robert.
work, you open the door and see your partner and BFL sitting together like the picture and watching a movie. He then says, "Hey baby, Charles has just broken up with his boyfriend and is going through it and needed someone to hold and comfort him during this difficult time. What would you do?
Whoop
what
his
the fuck
ass.
is he doing
What
here?
the f- is
Bitches,
going
y'all trying to play with me in here. You better get your motherfucking ass out my house. I've been acting fool.
Like a plumber.
No, you doing too much talking, because I'm whoop some ass.
I ain't see them do nothing. I'm going to get it.
Was he
No, he holding them.
Baby, what
You
y'all
ain't
doing?
finna hold nobody in my
I
house.
won't even get that. Well, if I see
No.
him holding him when I walk in,
Was he
I
crying?
won't even get, hey, baby, how you
Hold
doing?
on, that's that right there.
That's when we wanna
That's
get to that.
That's
That's
a
a-
romantic hug. Now, hold up,
Bitch,
now.
don't
Y'all
play with me.
spooning.
That's a spoon.
Come on, Vitar.
What is
That's
a
What up?
spoon?
Flow like a butterfly. Sting
That's a
like a
spoon.
bee.
What's a spoon?
A spoon.
That's
a
what
little
they was
spoon.
doing,
Let me
spoon.
tell
You know when you cuddling.
When you cuddling from the back.
They
Somebody-
don't know about these terms.
Baby,
Lord,
come on.
Nah, that's a
Jesus
spoon.
Christ.
I'm serious. I didn't know what that was.
So
That's what they
y'all,
was doing. They was
Oh,
spooning.
okay.
That is too intimate to be doing with your
yeah, that's
BFL.
for your friend.
I just wanted to know was he crying, and I can see you was really
I don't
consoling.
care.
Nah,
You're
you
crying
ain't
tonight,
spooning
baby.
from
You
the
better
back,
hold.
girl.
Okay,
I wish
think-
that was
So you gonna go get him some ice?
I think we already agree. I think the whole panel agree on that picture. Now that was Stevie Wonder could see that.
Right.
That right there. That
That's too
was.
much.
But what about you come home with the female friend in the bed? He at work. The female friend in the bed because she broke up. She heartbroken. This actually happened to me, by the way.
She was in the bed.
She in the bed. She's known to be the female friend.
In his bed.
In his bed. In his bed.
In your house,
In his house,
It was
Y'all
apparently.
house.
It's our house.
Oh.
bitch, please.
I mean, not the. It was actually his. I didn't pay no bills, so let's be clear.
I don't give
It
a
was
damn.
his.
I want to
You
get
was there.
girl, please. Oh, I got mad at you
But
going through.
she was introduced
Bitch.
as the friend.
Right.
I ain't got
So
hot.
she thought she had a right to
girl, I want to
the
whoop
bed.
that whole neck.
Not
He
the
was,
couch.
at work. We had
Yeah,
in his
baby.
defense. We had
Ain't
a
no
little
defense.
tiff the night before.
Yeah.
You know, I
So
stormed
y'all had a
out.
little tip. Now your friend went through a broke up.
Ain't no
broke up shit in bed.
defense.
So the girl had broke up with her boyfriend, and her and her child
And found comfort
was
in his
the
bed.
When I came in to say, "Hey, look, what I did it was kind of messed up. Let's talk about."
You got a felon? Are you a
Oh,
felon?
some, honey.
Are you a
some
felon?
more.
I
Girl,
like
I-
the girl.
You like the?
I like she was nice to me. I like her child. And when I came back then, Auntie
She
was in her
collaborated.
20s.
She collateral damage at this point.
was in her 20s. That's all I'm gonna say. Auntie was.
That's why
But
say,
I let her
won't
live.
give a damn. You know how they say,
I let her live.
I'm not going to fight the other one because they probably don't know neither shit.
She
You
knew.
collateral damage at this point, boo. You finna get a gat.
I let her
Soon as I
live.
see you.
But I didn't agree with, even though I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that. But at the same time, you know, she didn't deserve no punishment on some bad decision that he
did?
made. And then in my 20s,
Now
I
she
felt
was
that
taking
way.
the high road. She was keeping it classy.
It was because she was kind to me. She was a
She
nice
Obama that bitch, and she.
Now she
Michelle
probably
on.
I
actually
wouldn't
did
even
sleep
be
with my
able to know
man.
nothing
She
about
did a
that
Michelle
girl.
You know,
on.
yeah, I did.
I
I
ain't
took
even
the
give them
high
no
road.
chance to even see what that
And
bitch
I'm
name is. I'm
shocked.
finna whoop this hoe.
I took the high
That's
road with
all
her.
going
Let's
to
be
my-
clear.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Yeah.
the
Not with
high
him.
road upside your ass.
Because I think
I took
after,
the high road
we
with
is
her.
finna
in
go.
all honesty, after a certain age, you ain't
That's
got
why
time
I'm
to
finna
fight
draw
with
that
nobody.
pistol. I'm
Baby,
finna
go
pull a
on.
damn
It's
and I
not.
play
It's not the
Go
fighting
on.
over nobody. It's not the fighting over nobody. It's the principle.
I'm fighting
that you
over
know
mine.
this is my house.
Come on, Krishan.
You know I live here.
You want
She
to fight
You
valid.
know
over
my
me?
clothes is in this
out. It was
closet.
easy for me
Don't
to
violate me. Don't
But I ain't got
come
the
at
energy
me
to
like
pour into
that.
that
I
Yeah,
battle.
you right. I ain't got the
Bye.
energy to pour into it, but I'm gonna
Okay.
pour ass whooping on both
But
of
you,
y'all.
Yeah,
but
man.
you not saying that. You just allowing every other woman that do want something that you got to come in because they know you ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, you know what? Go right ahead, because I'm going to do something to him. I ain't say nothing about
Baby, we heard
not
you
doing
the
nothing to
first
the
time.
party. But it was to the woman. I don't have any words
Bitch,
for you,
try
sweetheart.
me if you
But-
want to.
But if he
I-
tries
both of them gonna do
it,
something.
You better wait a minute.
need-
First
I
of
gotta
all,
get
you
both of
bitches
them,
need to
please.
do y'all research. My picture on his Facebook, Instagram, everything. My picture around somewhere. You better do your research before you start messing with somebody, man. That's just on period. You ain't finna mess with no man. If you care, you not finna mess with no man
Well,
and not know your
newsflash, half of
background.
these people do not care.
So you deserve to get your ass whooped when I catch you. That's just simple as that.
And what I
You
said
finna
last night.
get.
I think we're over our time, y'all.
No, we ain't.
We are over
I
our
still ain't said what I had to
time.
Baby.
Uh-oh.
I wish somebody
She
would.
come back.
I just can't see myself in it, and I
Let's
can't
find
see
Mr.
myself in it
Disclaimer.
because
I know what
I'll be in jail.
I know.
Don't go to jail,
Don't do me
Nene.
like that.
I'm
You might
going
as
to
well
jail.
Don't go to jail, Nene.
Call the police when I'm turning the key in the lock. Cause I'm
Please,
going to jail.
Lord, just please, Lord, let me grow up to get a little bit more wild to not do that. Cause
All right,
I know
all
it.
right. We see where niece and nephew stand. They will need some
Clink, clink.
GoFundMe money. So we're gonna get the commercial all together for you guys.
I'm gonna find me. I'm getting out.
Hey, let's go ahead on start
Yeah,
saving.
same day.
Let's go ahead on start saving. Let's go ahead on and talk to Shatira so we can get that
Life insurance.
that life insurance, and you can borrow from that life insurance policy.
Amen. It's over.
All right, so let's say you guys share, like, tell a friend, tell another friend, call your boss, your cousin, them.
If you feel offended by anything that we said,
Sorry.
we sorry.
We are not sorry.
We
Baby.
might not be about what some of the stuff we said because it's our
'Cause I
opinion.
mean what I
You
say.
can't be mad at us about our opinion because we won't be mad about
If
yours.
you mad, what you gonna do?
Get glad and scratch your ass. I'm just playing.
All right, next week we're gonna have a real disclaimer. We're gonna write one out.
And then come across the screen.
Next week,
Yeah.
we'll talk to the lawyers and the people in corporate to get us a real disclaimer.
Warning. This show that you are
Right, we gotta call
But don't
Jerry. We
don't
gotta
try
call
the young
Jerry Springer
people.
and get one of his disclaimers.
Cause baby, we ain't should call nothing for the people.
Oh yeah.